Good morning, sunshine. Were you busy last night? Yeah? You chasing coyotes? Is this what you want? Good girl. Morning, guys. Hi, I've been up since 6, and I was working on my video and doing stuff, and didn't realize that I had, an hour and a half lapse. So, I figured I would get going here. I actually do check real quick and see what time I gotta be in my meeting. That was what I was gonna do before I went live. So, you guys get to hang for a second. Get from you with the cup of coffee, which I just heated up. And do a quick check on that. Let's see if I got it. Does anything Hey guys, sorry about that. I just had to check and see what time I got on my meeting this morning, and it looks like I have until 10. I don't know for sure. It might be 9, but at least it's not 8. Metal detecting is in the house. Good morning. What else we got here? Mississippi Mary's in the house. American Woodland Relics. Good morning. It's good to see you guys. Keep Diggun's in the house. So LL, good to see you this morning too. Yeah, we were, I don't know, I've been up forever this morning working on my video for tomorrow night, and for some reason I thought we had to get going early for class, but apparently it's not. I think it's at 10, if the graphic I was looking at is correct. If they updated it, I could totally be wrong. So, it's a little bit crazy. It's good to see everybody today. It's actually nice and cool this morning. Could totally go detecting if I didn't have to, work today. You guys can hear the roosters and stuff already fussing, so I haven't let them out yet. Sorry, just trying to get a cup of coffee in me before I go to chairs. Thought that might be nice. You lazy cat. This is Bob. When we got the 3 kitties, we named them Bippity, Boppity, and Boo. And I don't know if anybody knows that Disney reference, but anyway, Boppity didn't like his name, so now we just call him Bob. So I was thinking about doing something new for live chat for tomorrow night, where I'm going to go live after Friday Digs, or whatever. Yeah, I did Fridays. And I was doing this quiz thing, and I don't know, I was doing it for work, and it looked really entertaining. And so I thought we might do quiz show format tomorrow night, if anybody's interested. I think I can have up to 20 people playing at one time, and we can play for prizes. House hunting at 9. Oh, cool. house hunting to live in house or house hunting to go detecting? I'm curious now. Oh, you got an MRI on your knee. Yikes. That doesn't sound good. That sounds like possible knee replacement, maybe? Well, hopefully that goes well. That's one thing, you know, we all get older, and metal detecting is really tough on your knees. I am basically really lucky that we haven't had, you know, too much issue. I've had issue with my arm before as far as swinging too much. Oh, awesome, Gary. Good luck with the house hunting. Hopefully you find the house of your dreams. I remember the one and only house that first time I bought a house, I came up to South Dakota, and I was looking at houses, and everybody in the town I went to had a house for sale. And I basically picked the one that was closest to the lake. And it was not a huge commitment. I mean, it was to buy a house, but up here, houses are not real expensive. So I think I paid like $16,500 for my house, something like that. And bought it with basically pocket change, which was cool. Ventured to Lois in the house. Good morning. And once I moved up here, I realized why houses were so cheap in Eureka, South Dakota. But it's all good. And, you know, I lived in the house for a few years and ended up buying a different place in a different town and turning that one into a rental, and it's still a rental for me. So it works out. Looks like Venture's not a moderator yet, so let me smurf you, alright? Bud Files is also in the house. Let me see if I can see the chat. This is there we go. I'm just trying to get caught up here. Oh, thanks. American Woodland Relics gets up at 5 a.m. You're like my husband. Just saying. He gets up at 5 and scoots on into work. He gets in there by, I don't know, I think he gets up at 5 and he leaves here at like 5:30. Gets in there before 6. I don't know if anybody watches silver, but silver's down like 40 cents right now. So if you were looking to buy silver, today might be the day. Just saying. The funny thing is they decreased the price of silver, but there's something called a mint premium, which is the amount charged on top of the value of silver. And it seems to me the mint premium has gone up, and you know, it's good to see if you can find something on sale. Sometimes you can find it for $2.99 over spot, but right now I think it's $4.99 over spot, so it's still $2 per ounce more than it ought to be. And, yeah, we're just keeping an eye on it today. It's something, you know, if you've got money in the bank and it's giving you anywhere between 0 and 0.0025% interest, then sometimes it's good to check into precious metals. And that's how I used to save money, was I used to buy coins, and then if I needed the money back, I would just go to the coin store and trade it back in. But it was a really good way to make your money so that it wasn't quite so easy to access. And when I did this, gold was like $400 an ounce. So I bought a bunch of it at $400 an ounce, and then I sold it when it was like $1,200 an ounce because I needed it to buy a house and to fix my car and stuff. But what ended up happening is now it's like, I don't know, over $2,000, I think. So I guess I could have waited, but, you know, there's never a perfect transaction when it comes to that. It's all speculative, right? Anyway, Kitty's on the porch staring at me, and we are going to head over to the barn because I've got all these chickens making noises over there, and I think they might want out. Silver's down and interest rates are high. Yeah, exactly. There's something funny going on there. I think anyone who keeps an eye on this is pretty much noticing there's something strange going on there. I think it's being artificially manipulated, personally. But from that, you know, being that we can't do anything about that. Hi, baby. Do you want to go see Jax? No, you just want to lay in the shade? This one is not real happy in the summer. It gets too hot for somebody to be this furry. And it's a good girl. Yes, you are. I love my Bella. She's an awesome dog. We are going to head on over and let the chickens out. Take care of the little turkey chicken, whatever, the juveniles. They are starting to outgrow their pen, but they are not going to let out into the yard yet. Because Bella thinks they're chew toys when they're a certain size. And so we need to keep them away from her until they're allowed. Not yet. I think you're all sneaking under the gate. Uh-huh. And the roosters are too big to bother you, aren't they? Yeah. I think you guys have it worked out, don't you? Mm-hmm. You know what? Why don't we go ahead and get you guys some food before we let the roosters out? Would you like that? Let's get a scoop. Uh-huh. Well, let's see. I think this one. Sorry about that, guys. That was noisy. Okay, we'll get you some DDG, all right? You guys have DDG. You don't actually want this stuff. Mm-hmm. We'll go ahead and give some DDG to the juveniles on the side as well. And then we'll give the big ones some corn, and then we'll let the guys out. What? What are you guys doing? We got our chicks over here somewhere. And they actually have corn too. Put that over there for them. See who all's back here. Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. Everybody good? Come around. Come around and eat. All the mama and little chicks are somewhere. I think they are maybe in here. Maybe they left. Mrs. Featherfoot has like 9 chicks at this point. Let's go see where she is. Because she might have run underneath and she's in the barn. Or she might be in here. Not sure. I'm sure she'll turn up though. I know you guys want food. Come on. My turkeys are fully big enough to be out with the rest of the chickens at this point. Yeah, she must have, I think she's in the brooder. Oh, there they are. All the chicks are in the brooder over there with the mama. Which is fine. They're perfectly safe in there. Hey, Buffy. This is a Buff Orpington. I have 2 of them. Their names are both Buffy. And that's a Barred Rock. And these guys wish I would feed them. So let's do that. See, the minute I open up the big barn, all the roosters come out looking to store. So what we're doing is we're just giving these guys first option to have some food. Corn got a little wet on the, they had a storm that all the trash can lids blew off. So the corn got a little nasty. But it's still good. I mean, it's usable. Not the best, which is why we're trying to use that. Actually, I think this one might be better. Yeah, that one's better. So we're going to try to use up this other stuff. See? Everybody's eating. Haha. Once the roosters come out, all these chickens are going to run for it because all the roosters are trying to get laid. Just saying. Yeah, this corn is definitely wet. I'm going to leave the lid off of it. Let it do its thing. You guys ready for chicken stampede? Just going to shade a minute, see who else is still. Oh, roosters are just dying to get out. Bye, Gary. Good luck. Hope you have a beautiful day and you find the house that you want. It's a good deal. I am Zaxxon's in the house. Good morning, Zaxxon. We ventured to Lowe's here as well. Awesome. You guys are the best. Okay, you guys ready for chicken stampede? Here goes. Come on out. And duck stampede. And turkey stampede. And everybody flying down because oh, that's right. That's why we leave the door open in the beginning to get everybody to fly down. And once they're all flying down, I'm going to close the door again because I don't really want the dog getting in there. Nice flight. That was Lacey. That was almost like a flying flight. Okay, who else is left up here? Who's being lazy? Rooster, get out of here. You're eating all the corn. Go on. Get. Go on. Go on. That's right, you tell him, Dash. Alright, here's Mop Top. I got 2 of those, I think. So I used to have 2. I think I still have 2. They just never are in the same place at one time. Guys coming down or not? There's corn. Come on. Come on, let's go. No, Wyatt, you gotta come out too. What are you doing? We've got chicks in the cagey part. Let's see if they figure out where to go. Some of them are underneath. Those are actually rabbit hutches, but we've adapted them for use of the brooder. And yeah, they're all around there crawling around. They're good. Here's the scrappiest looking rooster. He's really ugly. And these guys are being lazy and won't come down, so they're about to lose their opportunity. Come on, let's go. And somebody laid an egg on top of the brooder. What are you doing? That's not okay. What kind of stupid ass bird lays eggs? Oh, see, one of them laid them in the brooder. Oh. Ugh. Nope, not touching that one. That's nasty. And sorry, that egg is soft because it is whatchamacallit. It's like not fully formed. It's one of the new chickens laid it and hasn't figured out that what's going on there. So we'll have Tanner get rid of that one because I don't want to touch it. What are you guys doing in here? You gotta get out. These guys are eating eggshell, which means somebody laid an egg. I'll put those in there. I think, unless somebody laid an egg. No, somebody, I hear something peeping. There's peeping over there. I think so. There's like little chicks in here still. What? That's Buffy, big Buffy. Blackbird, good morning. Alright, so, yeah, we're getting down to the end of our little egg, what do you call it? Nesting season. But there's we're letting a few eggs get nested. Oh, are you still up there? Come on, you gotta go down too. Go on. Both of you guys are still up there. Fine, shutting the door. We actually let some of the chickens nest in order to add to our flock this year. And we're getting down to the end of it where that one nest, we're going to clear that one out today. And yeah, we're slowly getting them back out, off of that. Let's get some of that stuff out here for you. There you go. There, they can eat some of that corn. Alright, everybody good? We get water. Ooh, we're golden, huh? Alright. Oh, Boots is here. Hey, Boots. What you doing? Hi, kitty. What are you doing? It's one of my half-wild kitties. Oh, nope, can't quite get her. What? I hear meowing. Who's meowing? I hear somebody meowing. It's neither of these. I think somebody's on the wrong side of the fence and they're complaining. Hey, Boots. These cats are not particularly tame, but that's okay. Oh, here's Boo. And Smudge. I'm gonna head back over so I can grab my coffee. Get caught up onto that real quick. Alright, I think we're good. Hey guys, so not tonight, tomorrow night is Friday, right? Today's Thursday, I think. Friday night after I Dig Fridays, I was actually thinking about doing something a little different and was wondering if anybody would be interested in participating in a Diggun quiz show, like a little game show on a live stream. And you don't have to go on screen. Everybody who wants to play simply will, and we're going to use something called Kahoot, and you'll get a Kahoot game code during the live stream. We'll show the questions, but anybody who wants to actually play for prizes will pop a window in. Oh, that's nice. Is that yours? Yeah? Yeah, that's really nice. That's some bit of deer hide she found. Come on, Bella, let's go see Jax. Come on, you take that with you. There you go. Cool. She wants to go see Jax, so we're going to take her out. So yeah, you would basically, like when I watch YouTube, a lot of times I watch it on my TV, but I chat using my phone. Or if you're watching it on a computer, you pop a new window. And you would go to the Kahoot website, put in the game code and put in your name. And then what it does is, as the questions are shown on screen, here, you want in? You answer using the window, and then it tracks who has the most right answers. And no, Jax, you're not coming out. So not coming out. Let's see if Spitfire's here. Here's Spitfire. That's my wild kitty. Yeah, I'm not going to chase her through there because she just hisses and tries to kill me. Yeah. Tanner's working on taming her, and once she's tamed, then I'll play with her. And this is that's Bibbidi. You guys want some food? Hey, you can have outside food, okay? Oh, you want inside food? Okay, you can have inside food. Okay. Nope, Smudge, you gotta get out. You're gonna get closed in if you stay. There we go. So anyway, was just checking to see if anybody would be interested in playing. It would be, I think we'll play for prizes or prize wheel spins or something. And it tracks each time who comes in first, second, third, fourth, fifth. And I think we'll, like have a prize wheel spin or something for either the top winner or the top three. So it kind of depends how many people are participating because, if there's 3 people playing, I'm not going to give out participation trophies to everybody. But anyway, yeah, that'll be, I'm going to get something together and post that probably today. It'll be tomorrow night after I Dig Friday, so probably around 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. So we'll hopefully get some people interested. It just sounded like something fun to do. We were using Kahoots for my work. They've been using it in training. And it was actually kind of fun. It's the thing is you get more points if you answer quickly. So it's interesting because even if you get the right answer, you could be down on the leaderboard if somebody else is answering you quickly. Oh, Blackbird needs a wrench. I'm sorry, Blackbird, yes. There we go. Sorry, when I'm walking around, I can't always see chat. I have to be in one place to go through it. But yeah, everybody gets a wrench on my channel unless you do something bad. And you know, the whole idea is so that you can share channels and visit other people, get to know each other. It's not, you know, yes, I guess if we get a weird little bot, you know, please time them out. But, you know, in general, everybody on my channel who's in chat is, you know, everybody's cool. And we just want to, you know, help grow our community, get people to know one another. I actually, when I'm on a chat, if I don't have a blue wrench, it makes me a little sad because I can't, yeah, running kitty. I can't click on other people's channels and visit them. And, you know, typically what I do is I will, if I see a channel that I'm not familiar with, I'll click on it, I'll subscribe, and then I'll go back and check out the videos later. And if they're just not for me, then I typically turn off the notifications. But it doesn't hurt, you know, to be subscribed to other channels because, you know, it kind of helps with the algorithms. Do not do that to my chair, you evil little cat. This is Smudge, and now she's trying to scratch the floor, which is also not allowed. Go. See? Hey, Mississippi Mary, thanks for coming. And yes, I am subscribed to Blackbird already. I'm familiar with him. I just didn't catch that he didn't have a blue wrench, so thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate it. And Blackbird, please, now that you do have a blue wrench, please post a link to your channel so other people can check it. Because even if they don't check it like right in chat, these video live streams are saved. And it looks like something. I bit my leg up. It looks like I got a... They better not have fleas. That would make me sad. I got something going on there. Got bug bites of some kind. Could be just mosquitoes. And, yep, we are actually, let's see, it's Thursday. So today and tomorrow we're doing more of this. We'll stream in the morning. Friday we've got I dig Fridays. I premiere at 7:30 Central, it's 8:30 Eastern, and 6:30 Mountain, and then we'll stream after. And then this weekend, I'm going down to Pier. My son's got drama camp. It's a one-day drama workshop on Saturday. And so I figured I might go down early and do a little water detecting down on the beach, because that's just nice. It's fun. And, yeah, I'll do that. And then Sunday, I think I'm going to go back up to one of my small town permissions. I've got some lots I have not gotten to yet. So it's supposed to be a little cooler. And supposedly it'll be nice enough to go detecting. And Eric might even join on Sunday. He sounded somewhat interested. So we'll see how that goes. He hasn't been out detecting with me for a while. Well, starters, I have been kind of avoiding going out when it's really hot. Because the other day when I went out, I got dizzy. And, yeah, I've been busy with work, too. I get off work like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but if it's 100 degrees out, I'm not going. Just saying. Alright, so you're all set then, Blackbird? That's awesome. This is Boo. Anybody want a kitten? She's gonna have some. You can tell. Hey! You're being crazy cat. She likes to come up and attack my son's shoes on the porch. I don't know what her thing is with that. And she didn't like being on camera. So she's going to run away because I'm staring at her. But yeah, we're, what else are we doing? Oh, next week, we still have a week's worth of swim lessons. And, I'm going to try to get out detecting in the afternoon as well. The following week, I think it is, actually supposed to go to Sioux City, Iowa. Good morning, Bill. How are you doing today? Got to go for a week to Sioux City or South Sioux City, Iowa, something like that. And I'm hoping to get some detecting in when I'm there. I already talked to the hotel, and they recommended a few, like, public places. But I'm going to check and see. Oh, look at this. Did we or did we not just leave the dog in the barn? A little escape artist. She just, like, we have a 6-foot to 10-foot fence out back, and she just she has her own little way of getting out. She actually climbs the fence is what she does. But, Yeah, she was done. We just wanted to go in long enough to get a little bite and have some water. Good girl. It's okay. I love you anyway. You don't listen much, though. No, you don't. You do whatever you want, don't you? Ah! Yes. I'm a crazy dog. There we go. Good girl. So we have some new people joined us this morning. Father Rouse. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. I am just chilling on the porch and having a cup of coffee. This is my lazy way of connecting with my subscribers because I'm not really detecting yet. I could have run out. I got up at 6. I could have run out and gone detecting for a couple hours, I suppose. But I have to work at 9, I think it is. And get off at 2. I might. You know what? I just might try to cut this afternoon. A bunch of places that I've been, I've permission to, have been hayed and mowed and things. So we'll see. I got to take my kid for swim lessons today, and that gives me an hour to kill in town. And sometimes when I have just an hour to kill, I just go play games. Or I sit in the shade and play with my phone. It's not worth driving back and forth for that. Oh, big news yesterday. My 13-year-old got his first cell phone. I decided to suck it up and give him a phone so that he can actually call me, because I have been dropping him off at random at I take him to the pool. The other day I was in a meeting. I couldn't get out in time to pick him up. So I asked him if he wanted to stay at the playground or if he wanted to. He actually suggested he wanted to go to the library. So I let him walk from the pool to the library, which is like 4 blocks or something. But he had to text me. I had to loan him my phone so he could text me when he was done with point A and when he was heading over, and just to make sure he was, we knew where he was. And I decided that was stupid not to have a way for him to contact me. Hey, cat. This one, so she starts scratching again. She's getting a shoe. So we went over and we found him this, it was some phone on clearance at Dollar General for $20. And I got him a $15 phone card. So he basically, he has a phone. He's so excited about it. He thinks it's awesome. He doesn't realize, that it's a piece of crap track phone. But I actually did that primarily because loaning him my business iPhone, and to take to the pool was making me nervous because, it would end up getting in the water or something. Didn't really want that to happen. So it's time, and he's 13. And it's just for the summer. During school year, he has no reason to have a phone because, he's pretty much, we homeschool, he's with me. So we'll deactivate it during the school year and then reactivate it next summer. So I figured it was a good thing to do. And my husband objected. She's still playing with her deer hide. That's yay. I should get her a dog bone, really. Yeah, we're gonna give that a shot, see if it works out. But he is so funny because he just thought it was the most beautiful thing on the planet. And I told him to get on Amazon, find a phone case, and I picked one out that was like cheap and cheerful. And he went and looked at all the phone cases and found one he truly, truly loves. And I explained to him that he has to pay for his phone case, and he gave me money for the phone case and the screen protectors out of his own pocket. So he's all excited, and you know what? I think that's cool. And I told him he's not supposed to play games on it, so we'll see how well that works. But sooner or later, he'll go off to trade school or college or something, and will do whatever the heck he wants, right? So you got to give him little tiny bits of freedom as they're growing up, so that they can spread their wings a little. Speaking of spreading your wings, I don't know if you guys can see, but way over there the ducks are hanging out in the shade. And Bella's going to bark at something, probably a deer. Because the coyotes aren't out at this time. She went running off to bark at something. The ducks are in the shade, they're kind of hard to see. But they're smart. They kind of go away from the rest of the flock and do their thing all day. And they just go back to the barn at night so that they are protected. So Bill, I am wondering, have you made anything else with your 3D printer besides the coils? I know you've been making kind of coiled keychain stuff, but I have a 3D printer I haven't even set up yet. And I was wondering if there were clever things I could learn to make with it. Yes, LL, we do have fruit trees. My husband picked, what are those? They're not huckleberries. They're weird little berries the other day that are over in those trees. But he said the birds got most of them. We also have choke cherries and apple trees. We added pear, peach, and cherry trees, but they're not, the cherry tree has like 3 cherries on it, and they are weird little tart cherries, so they're not exactly what I was hoping for. Oh, that's cool. Yes, mulberries, exactly. That's what they are. How did you know that? You can tell I really did not grow up on a farm. And then, yeah, our apple trees are actually producing really well. And the neighbor, we actually got permission to do the neighbor house to the west of us. The lady there is long gone. The house is defunct. But they have a beautiful apple tree. So I called up the guy that owns that land last year, and I asked him, hey, you got this really nice apple tree. Do you mind if I go over and pick your apples? And he's like, no, go ahead. And then since he was on the phone, I was like, oh, and by the way, I know we've asked you this before, but what do you think about us detecting over there? And this time he said, let me check with my son. And he called me back and said, sure, go ahead, but if you find any treasures, we'll split them. And, we went over, detected a bit last year. Have not been over there yet this year because we honestly didn't get enough snow to pack down the weeds and stuff. So it's pretty overgrown. But yeah, it's kind of neat because it's a permission I can walk to. And when the power goes out permanently, I can charge my Legend using my solar charger and walk across the street up the road a bit and go detecting. Everything else will suck, but I'll be able to go metal detecting. So I have priorities, can you tell? I know, that's just sad. But I have to say that's one of the reasons I got a Legend, is because you can charge them. Hey, Zaxxon's so thankful that you could stop by today. I hope you have a beautiful day today. And go get that money. Go get your paycheck. I actually semi-retired when I moved up here to South Dakota. But since I bought things like that camper and my Armada and the other car, I still actually am working. And this new job is actually really, really cool because I can work from home. Oops. I can work from home, and it is helping people, and it's got some good income potential. So I'll probably be doing a lot of that this winter when I can't go detecting. The commitment for the job I took was 30 hours a week, and I figured if I knock those out early in the morning, I can go detecting in the afternoon. But we'll see how that all goes because it needs to cool off. Mr. Hand? Is that like Mr. Handy? I'm sorry, that's a reference to, what is that game? There was a vault game that you could play, Fallout Shelter. And you could order, you could get these robots that would automatically harvest your floors, Mr. Handy. So we used to play that game until we realized it was pointless. If you have a Fallout Shelter and you keep letting people in your doors, then eventually everybody gets sad because you get bored and frustrated and stuff. And after a while, you build your shelter so friggin' big it becomes impossible to maintain. So you end up just abandoning it and letting people eventually just get pissed off and die. They get mad enough they leave the shelter of their own accord. But it's a silly game. Krubby the Beagle's in the house. Good morning. South Dakota Black Hills. What do you... Oh, I have a video out tomorrow. It's going to be my other Black Hills trip. We don't live near the Black Hills. We are out on the plains. I'm watching the ducks now as they're wandering. We're out on the plains, but Black Hills are beautiful. I actually had thought about buying a place out in Custer. Before I married my husband, I was looking at a property out there. And backed onto national forest land, the only thing is that you had the real threat of forest fires. And that was the one thing that, you kind of have to be really wary of. You have a lot of people visit the hills every year, and, sometimes you just end up with, people being careless with fire. I'm not sure, Krabby, where Bella went. She came out. She had something. I think she might have gone in the garage already. Or she's barking at something. Not sure. She would be hanging out by the trailer usually, and then you could visit with her. So who's going detecting today? Is anybody going out, or is it all just too hot? Just curious. Oh, the ducks are on the move. These guys are all over the place. They go running off. I'm waiting for them to make me little ducks, but I'm afraid that they already passed their prime as far as, if you were gonna nest ducks, you wouldn't do that earlier so the ducks would survive the winter. I mean, all the pheasants have their babies out. All the chicks are hatching. So it might be next year. Maybe next year they'll make me ducks. I really think I got a mated pair there. They look different. One's bigger than the other, so I think there's a boy and a girl. And they hang out together. So maybe they're just platonic friends. I don't know. Where is Jax? Jax is over in his dog barn, hanging out. That's where he hangs out. You gotta be careful, LL, because I went out the other day and I got to a point where I was literally just feeling dizzy. And we ended up going to Mr. Bob's Drive-In to get lemonade and food, because I didn't know if it was a blood sugar thing or if it was just too friggin' hot. But, yep, drink lots of water. What I do is I always try to detect the shady spots. And that we were on an old homestead, and that screwed me. Eric, we got out, and Eric says, well, it's your permission, where do you want to go? And I said, I have dibs on all the shade. And so I only detected in the shade, and he went in all the sunny spots. And he got 2 standing Liberty quarters, and I got like a wheat penny and squat. So the shady spots aren't always your friend. I always think, when we're on an old homestead, I try to imagine who lived here before, and I look at the shady spots and think, well, this is where the kids would play, right? And so, hey, Clark's Cove is in the house. Good morning. If you're like, even in a park and stuff, I always circle the trees because, I have found more toys under trees than anywhere. And then I also, like, if you have, like, overgrown bushes, for some reason I always find coins under bushes. So, somebody is making sounds. Who is making sounds? We've got... Oh, here it is. This one is making sounds. I don't know why. She's like cat growling. You hear that? She's cat growling. Oh. No, she's not the one that's cat growling. Check this out. The other one's cat growling with the mean look on her face. We're about to see a spat. And it's too sunny for me to actually see what's going on here, but hopefully you guys get to see this. These two are about to get into it. One on the left is Bippity. Watch her tail going back and forth. The other one's trying to just nonchalantly sneak by her. Getting closer. I think they know I'm watching them too. Mark, you're so funny. Sorry, I'm staying trained on them because I know you guys want to know how this turns out, right? It's like a cat fight. And that's how it ends. And you know who is the you can tell who's top cat around here, alpha cat. Because Gracie isn't even swayed. The other one ran for the bushes. And now the two are trying to tag team him. And Gracie's gonna walk away gracefully, because that's what she does. Sorry. That was funny. At least I was entertained by that. I hope you were too. They are still, all four of them are now under the bush. And they're still having a conversation. But we'll see. Let me get caught up with chat real quick. I had to go back in the shade so I could see my monitor. Exactly. And this one is now walking away like, yeah, I didn't want any of that anyway. Well, he's off to anything. I actually have to feed them later. I threw down a little dog food, but... Bill, you're thinking about moving? Why? Is it just too hot? Yeah, you know, we used to detect out here, like late, you know, so it was like the sun's starting to go down. The problem with that is you get to a point where you can't really see your targets or what you're scanning for, and that becomes problematic. Also, you know, out here towards dusk, we also get a lot of mosquitoes. But, yeah, I think early in the morning is the way to go. And, I got a cat bugging me. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Smudgy. This is my cat. Oh, there we go. Here's a good girl. She likes being roughhoused, I think. She's totally gonna scratch me now. Yeah, this is not a good thing. You come over here and starts attacking my legs. Gray kitty looks like you're Edward. Let's see. How many cats do you have, LL? Oh, you're talking about Gracie, the girl kitty. We got 2 more Gracies. And, all gray kitties are hers, but you can't tell them apart. But it was kind of sad. We had a wandering Tom that was coming around and killing our kittens. And so we actually had like 10 or 12 kittens, and we only have 4 now. And we're, you know, we have a limit on the number of cats we can have on the farm, just because, you know, it gets crazy if you have 30 of them. So with the ones that we have now, with the 4 little ones, we're just going to keep them. Might find a home for one of them if my son tames them down to pet quality. Hey, you are not being pet quality. You're scratching me. Okay, you gotta go. Go on. Go on. You can't sit under my legs if you're gonna scratch me. Look, he's coming right back. Go on. My friend of mine has a farm nearby. He said he would take kitties as well if need be. But if we do, then Smudge is going to go live with them, because Smudge loves me so much. He's always on top of me, and I don't like it. And right now, he's bugging me, so he's getting booted off the porch. But he's not listening. Oh, here. There. Forgot about that. That's pretty much the way you get kitties off the porch. You should give them a little bath. Yeah, basically, in order to keep our cat population down, if I'm going to keep a male cat, we have them neutered. And you can't really do anything about the wandering toms, but that tends to keep the population down pretty significantly. And right now we have 3 males. So we're either taking them to the vet or getting them a new home. And she is a bad mama, so she might actually go to another farm, because her last set of kittens, she had them under a bush, and then she abandoned them. And she had like 4, and then there were like none. So she's really frustrating. I actually found one of her she dragged outside and left out by the chickens, and I took it inside and tried to save it, and it was past being savable. So I'm really not really happy that she's knocked up again. But we'll see. Maybe she learned, and maybe this time she'll be a decent mama. Hard to say. Hey, Bella's back. Good morning. You decide to come join? Are you gonna join? All right. You can hang out. Sit. Have a seat. Stay a while. She's actually really hot. I don't really want her sitting next to me. We caught all the feral females and had them fixed. Oh, that is awesome. You know, we, all our kitties are pretty much tame. There is one wild cat that lives around by the woodshed. I haven't seen her, though, for a year or so she might not be around anymore. And she used to have kittens out there. You know, there's nothing we could do about that. We only count the kittens that we feed as being... Oh, that is awesome. So, wait a minute. Ella, where are you located? Maybe it'd be cheaper for me to drive down and take all my kitties to your Humane Society. Just saying. No, I'm just kidding. Now, we've got, there's a lady vet who has a special deal on that. And there's, the other vet in town has a farm special where they do a farm clinic like once a year. And I've been keeping an eye on the Facebook page, because the farm clinic, you could bring in a bunch of cats and get them spayed and neutered for, I don't know, I think it's $25 for a male, and I don't know what it is for a female. You're running off. So, but no, the mamas, we actually, like Gracie, we wouldn't have her neutered. She's a good mama. And she teaches her kittens to hunt, which is what we really need, is cats to be able to keep the rodents down. There is a human skull in mine. No, there isn't. No human skulls in there. I think you're talking about one of the, we've got these, is that one? We have Indian rocks. These are rocks we've collected over the years. When I married my husband, I'd added rocks to the garden. All the ones I add are pretty much they're heart-shaped rocks, and occasionally painted rocks. And right now the rock garden's nice. It really needs to be cleaned out and reorganized. So maybe that's a good chore for my son to do when it's not too hot. Because, there's spider webs and things in there. I need to get that under control. Yeah, that's good. I think the Indians use that as medicine rock things, but you see, if you look at it from the right angle, there's more than one hole. And then we got these geodes. I was cleaning out a hoarder house. Don't mind my son's shoes. He just throws them wherever. But I got these geodes at the bunch of them in hoarder house. And then I found this rock in a park. And painted rocks, they spend a while in our garden, and then I go and put them elsewhere. And then I have, this is my favorite. I got this in San Diego at a flea market. My turtle, he's actually not looking too bad for being out in the winter of the year. But that thing, I just loved it, so I bought it for, gosh, I don't know, I think it was, $30, $40, something like that. And I was at the Kobe swap meet flea market in San Diego, and didn't really think through this very much, because then when he gave it to me, I had to lug that sucker back to my car and had to walk like a mile or more with it in my bag to get it back to the car. So that was a fail. But dragged it all the way home. Got this bear when I was out in Colorado with my sister, and they had this place that had all these carved bears, and he's seen better days. The weather has not been very kind for him. And I got a sleeping dog behind me. Well, that's cool. Well, I'm glad you guys like our little rock art. You know, we'll get it in order and then you guys can see it better. We have a bunch of geodes there that are upside down, actually. But there was a whole basket of them. A friend of mine bought a house from this lady who was a hoarder. And she was moving, but what she didn't make clear was she was not planning to move all her crap out of the house. So she moved some of her stuff, and she kind of cherry-picked the stuff that went from the old house to the new house. And the other stuff pretty much just sat there. And then she got dementia and wasn't doing anything. And she's since passed. And I ended up with the house when my friend passed away. And it took me like 8 months to clean out that house of all of the stuff. It was just this crazy amount of things in there. But some of the things she had in there was like old World War II and was it the Korean War memorabilia in an old chest. There was an old uniform that belonged to her husband who had passed. Her deceased husband was in the military. There was like diaries and letters and things for years and years were all in there. And then you would find like they were like all these correspondence things, and we had to go through everything because initially we were just tossing stuff out until we realized there was money stuffed in these envelopes. And I got like over $350 in small bills and change out of this place. So it was tucked everywhere. The lady also quilted, and we got a bunch of quilts out of the house. So we donated a lot of them to Goodwill so that other people could, you know, enjoy these quilts and stuff. But, you know, there was... Okay, 8:30. We're good. There was a lady, it was the daughter of the old lady that had moved out of the house, who at one point, she like, you know, I said, hey, you know, there's all these photographs. I mean, I took 20 boxes full of photographs over and put them in that lady's garage because I told her, you know, there's all these photographs of stuff from your mom, and can you come get them? And she never came and got them. And she, like 2 months later, contacted me and was all like, didn't give a rat's ass, excuse my language, about the photographs and things or letters that her mom wrote. But she's all like, well, what about the quilts? And I was like, yeah, they're long gone. I mean, some of them were like moldy, and I threw them, and some of them I donated them. And I said, nope, they're gone. And she says, well, you know, there's $1,000 upstairs in one of those rooms. So either I donated a quilt with $1,000 that was sewn into it, or she was full of crap because we went through everything in those rooms and I didn't see any $1,000 anything. There were a bunch of old foreign coins, and she had a matchbook collection that was just fantastic, with matchbook covers. Back when we used to travel and everybody had matchbooks, she would pick up matchbooks from everywhere she went. And somebody's running over there for some reason. What's going on? And yeah, I didn't find a lot of tokens, but I found 3 Morgan dollars, and I think what else was over there? Just all sorts of just crazy stuff. And we sorted through it. I had them bring out a 6-yard dumpster that I filled like 5 times to get all the stuff out of that place. And yeah, there were like old books. A lot of them were in German. And yeah, some really interesting stuff. There was she had like cases of books that I've put them on Amazon, and I've sold them here and there. I've thought about, just in order to get them out of my house, just sending everything to Fulfill by Amazon, just to get, so that they're not here. But I'm not real active with the eBay or Amazon selling. Hey, metal detecting Brooklyn's in the house. Thanks. It's good for you to see you today. I've not seen you in a while, actually. Turtles carry the 13 moons, sacred to our peoples. Oh, that is cool. The turtles, actually, sea turtles are like my totem animal. I have a tattoo of a sea turtle on my back. And I have always loved them. So this is actually, that one's more like a tortoise than a sea turtle. But anything turtley I kind of like. I also like owls. And I don't know. There's different animals. Let's see who else is still in the house. See Clark's Cove still hanging with us. That is awesome. Chew is here. Hey, Chew. Good to see ya. I need to get all of the prizes packaged up out. Probably get caught up on that this weekend, because it's during the week. It's just been crazy. And today I got to finish my video for Friday, and I should work on my Monday video as well, but I'm not sure what the video is going to be yet. I got to look through my footage and see what's, basically I just randomly take footage when I am detecting, and then sometimes, you go out on the property and, you might find something fantastic, but it's like your only decent find, and it's really not enough to make a video from, so I'll just turn that into short and call it good. Sometimes you'll take video and it's just, like hours of crap, and you got to get it down to 15 minutes for iDig Fridays or for Monday Dig, so kind of have to I throw everything, like if I have a site I detected, like I did the Rainbow Lodge out here past Seneca, and I took everything to the Rainbow Lodge and threw it all in a folder, and then I throw it all in InShot and see how long the video is, and then I start rearranging and cutting and doing stuff from there. And yeah, the Rainbow Lodge was funny because it was this old Catholic retreat, and I would have thought we would have found some, like, I don't know, Virgin Mary medallions or something, and didn't find anything super old. It was a really neat location, though. I'll probably still publish the video, but spoiler alert, there was no, like, treasures, really. It was just kind of a neat location. Hey, Papa Rouse, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day. Stay cool. And, yeah, for anybody who hasn't checked out his channel, please do, because he's got a kind of awesome little channel, and he does live streams and stuff as well. So, it's, everybody's kind of competing for the same eyeballs at this point, but it's, So, wait a minute. Metal detecting Brooklyn, you're filling up the kiddie pool for the kids or for yourself? I have this vision of you sitting in the backyard in the shade with your feet in the kiddie pool drinking a Mai Tai. I'm sure that's not right. I don't know where that came from. But, yeah, here, our kiddie pool, we gave it to the ducks. And I have another one in the garage. I was going to try gold panning in it because I failed at gold panning way up in the hills, and I need to learn that better. And I brought back some dirt to practice with. So I thought the kiddie pool would be a place to do it. And everybody said, no, you're supposed to you do it in your kitchen in a laundry or dish tub. And I'm like, my husband would kill me if he came home and I was gold panning crap all over the kitchen table. He would not be happy whatsoever. That's an activity that needs to be outside. We might set up, I have a little picnic table and stuff over there. Actually, this is where people usually park because it's shaded, but we set up a couple of bag chairs and a coffee table and a picnic table over there because it's shady in the afternoon. And we've been hanging out over there, and I actually have my finds from our last trip on that table. I need to sort through them still. But, yeah, it's our little craft area. The picnic table is actually really nice for summer to hang out and eat outside, but by the time we actually sit down for a meal, we usually are just inside anyway. We've been grilling a lot, actually, which makes cleanup a lot easier. But got grandkids. I wouldn't have thought you were old enough for grandkids, but there you go. Well, that'll be fun. I bet they're going to love that. I've been taking my son every day for swim lessons, and every day I offer, hey, you want to go swimming after? He's like, nope, that's enough. And he goes to swim lessons, and he's got his water for the day. So we're not going to worry too much about it till he starts asking. He loves the water. I took him to kayak camp. He loved that too. But if he doesn't request it, then I'm not going to go out of my way to take him, over to the lake or to the pool unless he wants to. So he kind of likes to hang out inside and read, and he likes to use his computer. And out here, he goes outside a lot to go play with his kitty cats. Oh, well, have a wonderful day, Metal Detecting Brooklyn. I hope you have fun with your grandkids, and stay cool. Appreciate that you stopped in. Yeah, this is kind of going to be a long live stream because I got up early, and I don't have to actually be on the computer for another 10 minutes or 15 or whatever. Actually, not keeping track of the time very well. I check inside once in a while because I lost my wristwatch. I got to figure out where I put it. I am sure I took it off to go metal detecting, and it's in a bag somewhere, or in my trunk of my car, because that's what I do whenever I'm detecting. I take my jewelry off. I know I've seen guys who detect and still have their wedding rings on, but I don't get how you wouldn't be toning that with your pinpointer. So I always drop my jewelry, and this time not quite sure where I put it, but it'll turn up, I'm sure. Oh, Bella's going off. She's being all crazy. Well, guys, I think it's time for me to go get a new cup of coffee and get ready for work. I appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out for a bit. Definitely check out my part 2 of the Gold Camp video is dropping tomorrow night at 7:30 my time, 8:30 Eastern. And that was that little trip I took with Teresa the Treasure Hunter. It was awesome. And I can't wait to hunt with her again because she is super fun to hang out with and extremely dedicated to finding those treasures. I mean, she was out by the assay office in the field, knee-deep in weeds, in the afternoon. It was super hot for way longer than I could stand it. And I ended up going back to the truck and hanging and getting some water and, just chilling out, playing on my phone. When I was, done for the night, she was still at it. And then once she got off the assay office, which she found some really cool stuff, actually. We went back to the campground, and we went water detecting at the beach, and that was super fun. And since the camp we stayed at had no running water, I really should have gotten my swimsuit out and used that as my one, get clean thing. But I didn't want to spend the night in swampy lake water. So anyway, but yeah, that was super fun. And I'm going to get that video out tomorrow night. And then I'm not sure what I'm dropping yet for Monday. But tomorrow night, after all of the premieres, I'm going to do a live stream. We're going to have game show night. So it'll be fun, I think. We're going to play a little metal detecting history trivia stuff. And we're using this new platform to see what it's like that will keep score and tell people who's ahead and kind of keeps a leaderboard, which is kind of cool. So I hope everyone can join that. Juice, you're late. No, thanks for joining. I actually had a pop-up that your premiere went. I missed it this morning, but I will come back and check it out. Juice, I did try to get with you the other day in chat. Are you good with me streaming after I Dig Fridays tomorrow night? Because I want to do a game show, and I hope you'll come play. But I think it'll be fun, and hope that I'm not conflicting with anybody else who's planning to do that. So I wanted to check with you and see what's going on. I suppose I should have emailed you. Didn't think that far. I chatted with you, but you didn't respond because there were a bazillion people in chat, and I'm sure it just went by. On your way to heat stroke. Good luck with that. So are you streaming tomorrow night is the question after I Dig Fridays, or may I have that because I haven't said it yet? And what time is the last? I think you said Tampa Bay is after me, and then Joe Blessett's after that. So I'm kind of thinking I'm good to go at, what, 7 o'clock your time? Something like that? Alright. Oh, I don't see. Oh, yes, go ahead and do it. I can't live stream because I'll be in the mountains. Oh, how fun. A little jealous. Alright, I will definitely do that then. Thank you. And, yeah, if you get any signal whatsoever, pop in and say hi. Because, you know, we always love seeing you in there. You know, Alicia just waits for you to show up. Just saying. I shouldn't say that aloud. That's not right. So, LL, thanks for joining. Juice, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. I got to go get my coffee refilled and get ready for work, which is really just walking downstairs and turning on my computer. But I still got to go do that. So, appreciate everybody being here. And we will see you tomorrow night for I Dig Fridays. Later, Chew. Take care, everybody. Digging out.